Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Thracia 776. On the last part, we took care of some sea bandits. Now we're taking a detour to take care of this asshole on the right. Here's your hint about child hunting. Dark gods are bad. Ominous. That's a very, very subtle hint there. So yeah, welcome to the first ever Fog of War chapter in Fire Emblem. Since it was their first attempt, they didn't really know what they were doing, so look at all of this blackness. You can't even see the terrain. It's just pitch dark. If you recall me mentioning that this game is filled with bullshit earlier, here's the first instance of it. Hi there, guy. You're just dropped into the middle of this chapter. It's pitch dark. You don't even know where the hell you're supposed to be going at first. Eventually it'll sort of hint that you're supposed to be going this way. But until then, you're just stumbling around in the dark. It's great. Also, August sort of hinted that, hey, maybe there's some torches around, but he didn't actually think to mention where they might be. Turns out that there are some torches in some of the forts that are over here, but I'd be impressed if you figured that out without knowing about it beforehand. Actually going to have Finn dismount here because his horse is impeded going through all of this sand. That's another wonderful thing about this chapter. Sand! Isn't that just everybody's favorite thing about Fire Emblem? Don't you just love desert chapters? Aren't they just your favorite? Yeah. Shoot me with a bow. That is the one disadvantage of charge, is that if you can't counterattack, you might still activate charge, and then you'll eat extra shots from an archer, or even worse, from a ballista. Because ballista are awful in this game, and we'll get to that. Don't you worry. There we go. Thank you, Odin. I am mostly going to be having Avil and Dagda lead the charge over this way, because there's some really nasty warriors that are going to pop out of the fog here in a little bit and can take you quite by surprise if you're not prepared for them. Actually, yeah. I'd rather you go ahead before Marty. I'd rather Havon go ahead before Marty. Basically, Marty's last, except for Ronan. Ronan's always last. Ronan is the butt of all jokes. You seedy bastard. What an asshole. Yeah, so there's your vague hint that you're supposed to be going that way. Please make with the killing, Owen. Thank you. Very appreciated. Yes, Odin and Tanya are going to go that way, because in this fort right here, there's a torch. I don't really need it in this chapter, but it's really nice to have in a future Fog of War chapter, so I'm just going to snag it right now. You're going to go that way. You're just a normal pirate, that's fine. Dagda's gonna come with you. Ace is going to trail up the back. Just gonna put you there. Yeah, I think Havan could come this way. Odin really doesn't need any help. She has a vulnerary, right? Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, awkward. Okay. Oh. My anti-spyware device was telling me that it needs to be updated. It's about that. I'm sure you can't see it, but you might have noticed a brief pause. I'm not sure. It could be that you noticed nothing, and I'm apologizing for no reason. I gave you the vulnerary, right? Okay, yeah. Now they're fine. You're very dead. Or not. Yeah, this is what I mean about Avil not being particularly reliable. She has all of these means by which she can potentially kill people, because she's got continue, and she's got a high critical rate, but not always guaranteed. Yeah. It's fine. Oh, there's that asshole. I knew he was around here somewhere. Yeah, this guy can really fuck you over. Just pops out of here. His stats aren't particularly great. They can, of course, be higher because stat rerolls are super variable in this game, but yeah, he's a bit of an asshole. You can capture him if you want that torch, but I'm not going to bother doing that because I'm lazy. Oh yeah, there's a talk there. We'll get that out of the way in a sec. First, I want this kill. Thank you, Life. What you got for me? Feed and build. Feed and build. Or you could get magic and luck. Yeah, that's fine. You really need all that magic. I'm not salty. How much speed do you have? 8. How much speed do you lose for the longsword? 4. Still double him. Guess I'll try it. Thank you, Avel. Not gonna bother trying to feed that kill to anybody else. Avel can just take care of it. You can go over here. That's cool. Vaughn, you can go do things. Marty, you can also go do things. Expected out of 10. Owie. I didn't want you to hit. Big meanie. You're done. Charge is annoying on occasion. Well, I would have potentially been able to feed that guy to Leif if I hadn't got fucking hit like a big old dummy. And one-shotted. Never change, Dagda. Never change. Do stay vigilant because that warrior is not the only warrior hanging around in these darknesses. Darknesses? Darknesses. I did just actually say darknesses. You're welcome. This is why Leif doesn't need to carry a vulnerary around. Oh. Well, if I'd known you were going to do that... This is why I do not like movement stars as a mechanic. I know there are people hanging out around here. Fucking Ronin. Nah. I feel like being cautious. Just equip that. Ronin, you are not a priority. I sworn there were guys around here, but I guess not. Fine. Yep. Welcome to being dead. Or not. Go for Leif, that's fine. Welcome to being obnoxious. Alrighty. No, I still want to do that talk. Speeding up. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, see, there's that critical hit. Wasn't hugely necessary, but... Get the torch. Ta-da! Really hope you can't hear that motorcycle outside. I certainly can. Guy come there. And Dagda demonstrates that beautiful warrior crit. Oh, so nice. That's going to go up here. Slowly making our way towards the throne. Very, very slowly. These guys are going to make their way back. There are going to be some words are hard. Reinforcements that are going to be spawning from the south are going to be mildly annoying. I don't know if they'll have a chance to catch up to us or not. I think I'm going relatively fast, so they might not, but can't hurt to have Odin there, maybe soak up some experience. He's a bunch of sword fighters that are all going to die. Miserable, pathetic little deaths. Close to you to leveling? Not close enough. Not worth it for the chip. I do kind of want to save the light brand a little bit. There's that other warrior. Probably a good idea that I didn't do that. No, I'm not talking. Yeah, he hurts a little bit. I'm pretty sure if he has the light brand equipped, he gets doubled. Yeah. Yeah, so let's not do that. You guys need to get your hustle on. You're gonna go shoot a bow with somebody. Expected. And you're gonna prop charge. You just really want to spite me. You get a level up. Are you going to get any stats? Hey, he got 2 stats. Woohoo! Dagda's growths are not at all impressive. That's not his job. His job is bases. Bases all day, every day. Ta-da! Didn't really need that, but it's fine. Go, Ronan. Yeah, that's one of the interesting things about Ronan. He has 7 move. If you look over here at Tanya, Tanya only gets 6 move. Because this game is sexist. Female archers just aren't as good at running, I guess. Yeah. I'm not sure why they went with that, but whatever. The feeling those reinforcements are starting to come pouring in. Oi. Sorry about that. My antivirus software really wants me to update it. I should probably do that. Don't believe there's anybody left. Yep, alright. Here we get to see the 2 actual characters in this chapter. Here is Shiva. He's a Myrmidon. He's got a killing edge. He has a base and a luck stat, which means that he is recruitable and a skill. That's soul, by the way. That's the restore your HP based on damage you do to the enemy skill. He is, however, not recruitable in this chapter. Thankfully, he doesn't move, which is quite nice, because otherwise you'd have a killing edge Myrmidon just running about, and that would be really inconvenient. And here is Lifis. Speaking of, let me demonstrate this talk for you guys. Hey, Avel, talk me. Here is your hint. So what you're supposed to get out of that is don't kill Lifis, capture him, and then don't let him go. Essentially. Thankfully, they make that really easy by, for some reason, not giving him a weapon. So you can just walk up and grab people, because in this game, if you can't defend yourself, then you're just vulnerable to capture all the time. It's great. It's going to be really annoying once we have unpromoted priests who are just going to be walking around as living capture bait. So yeah, in order to recruit Lifis, don't kill him right now. capture him, and then don't let him go. Yeah, there's definitely some people walking around. I don't know whether or not I should stick around to try and find them. Odin certainly wouldn't mind some experience, I suppose. Anyway, just in case, I suppose I will have Dagda go down here. Yep, there are definitely some enemies afoot. I believe they come from the water down in the south. Can't actually see them spawn because they're hidden in the darkness, but pretty sure that's how it works. You stay close to Oven. Ronan, be useful. Light up the dark. Marty, go be useful. Capture Lifis. Still makes you choose a weapon for capturing for some reason, even though you just do it. I don't know why. You can also steal his shit, not you. Which gives me an opportunity to talk about scrolls! Scrolls are neat. This one's the Hazel Scroll. There are 12 scrolls in this game, named after the 12 Crusaders in FE4 lore. And they all give various stat bonuses, or not stat bonuses, excuse me, bonuses to your growths in stats, corresponding to each different scroll. Each one has a particular set of growth bonuses that it gives. And you can just hold on to them and get passive growth and bonuses to your growths. It's really nice. I don't quite remember what they all do. Hazel is strength. Nah, I'm gonna stop making guesses because then I'm going to look really dumb when I'm wrong, which I'm sure I already do. But also, any unit that's carrying a scroll is immune to critical hits. So essentially, you can get up to 12 Iron Runes in this game. It's a nice little mechanic. Yep, here are some enemies with hands. Odin's just gonna shit all over them real quick. And then we're just gonna be out of here. Oh. Well, aren't you interesting? I didn't remember people coming from there. Another level up to feed Odin. Yes. Get more strength. That's a weird choice. Not gonna do you much good. Damn, there are a lot of you guys, aren't they? Yeah, so that's, I suppose, your hurry incentive. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. Hurrah! Critical hit animations in this game are excellent. Do I want to stick around? Nah. I'll just smack this guy up a bit and then we'll be gone. If this were just me playing, I probably would just stick around here and kill everything with Oven, but because in addition to being a capture horror, I'm also an experience horror, but that's fine. We're just gonna go up here and ta-da! Hey there, Safi. Is there something on my face? No, please give us some exposition. Child hunting. Dark. But it didn't work. Now we gotta go help her. Like us. Because Leif owes him. Because he hung out there for a while. Made life really hard for the Duke. Oh yeah, you're still here, asshole. You sure will. I think he's approximately as evil as he seems. But he apologized, so it's all good. What a slime bag. Double slime bag. Alright, everybody, that was chapter 2X. Oh no, I forgot to change the color palette. Damn. Well, we'll just have to do it twice in the next chapter, I suppose. Anyway, speaking of the next chapter, join us next time for the Gate of Kelves. See you then.